It is now 7:49 Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast. I'm your host, Miss Kodge, aka Miss Go. Listen, Taylor. Listen, bitch. A bitch got real agitated. Now I'm not I'm not the type to discuss my client's business, per se verbatimly, in any disrespectful fashion or anything like that. You won't know if it's me or if it's my clients, other parents, you know what I'm saying, which we would all be going through it simultaneously, because we're all the enemy to the particular brand of person, you know what I'm saying. So the particular brand of person uses people as a resource. They use people. Most people do. Most people that own businesses do use people as a resource. But when I say a resource, I'm like, she has a team that actually goes places and will get your money messed up. You know what I'm saying? You won't be able to get anyone to properly assist. And this is my first time dealing with someone that does something like that, and I can't really put a name onto who's done that, but I'm be honest with you. I get to fighting and swinging at whoever I believe got the money to do that shit. I do. You got the balls to fuck with me, and I got the balls to, swing the fuck back at you at every direction I think that you're coming from with that shit. For instance, the family success coaches through the DSS. Remember we had that conversation about those people that were arraigned and were found to be sex trafficking due to the CPS and Department of Social Services. Well, bummer if you have a missing child and you're working with me and you have to deal with your local Department of Social Services or your CPS. Where they are very upset that they're being, investigated in the first place about their activities. It's not about right or wrong. It's about money. Money to them do not come with stipulations of right or wrong. Does that make sense to you? The way they think about money is there's no stipulations on how to get it or how to spend it. You know what I'm saying? Or even how to spend it. So, they'll extort people. They'll do things. I mean, just like you see on TV. So, organized crime, just like you see on TV. They pay somebody just like they rap about in their music. I can't really rap about something I don't know about or understand. Like I have not created a love song. Remember we talked about that? No love songs for me. I ain't had sex in years, so no sexy songs really for me. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I ain't never really had a lot of money like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm always, humble with my people down, where, usually where I can walk anywhere. You know what I'm saying? I can go anywhere and be around people and just be, cool. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had it wasn't no, I have to be around a certain person or a certain brand of people. I could pretty much, blend in with, a lot of people in the community, in the actual community, that is not rich, that is not, hood rich, whether it be hood rich, whether it be prostitute rich, or whether it be music and performing arts rich. Entertainment industry. I liked that humble because I had peace of mind. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't tell me that the requirements was for me to be millionaire or nothing like that. Every time I see them guys, girl, and I told somebody why I would never. I did not want no drug dealing. They doing just exactly what the fuck I imagined they were doing, and showing the very worst of themselves. Just showing the very worst of themselves. And I didn't, I never been that one. I'm not that one. I know what the girls look up to. I'm not that one. To be paraded around with no drug dealers, flashing, all that type of stuff. I'm not that one. If that's what you wanted in your life, then that's what you went after, and that's what the fuck you got. I didn't want that. I never wanted to be with no drug dealer, no big dope boy. That wasn't no baller. That wasn't a thing for me. I don't like to associate with a lot of people. I like to keep my circle small and intimate. Intimate doesn't necessarily have to mean sexy as well. You remember we talked about that? Intimate does not mean sexy going on as well. I mean intimate, just a few fucking friends, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Because you would think that I experienced that before, the way that I act, but I experienced the bad people. You know what I'm saying? I know some of these people that I be talking about. You know what I'm saying? So their life been crazy then, probably almost got shot then. So I just sat my ass down. So, I'd rather live a humble life where I didn't have any, had a peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times, a lot of my peace came when I was not with no man. So that's why they want to be all over the airways with it. And in everything that I try to do and had my phone going crazy. I didn't put no roots or no love spells on anybody. Okay, let me be honest with you. If he's crazy on his own. Okay, if he crazy, he crazy on his own. Because I don't do love spells and shit like that. I don't put no roots on nobody. I just walk away quite easy. The person wants me not to have, or people don't want me to have that peace of mind and that separation from them. You know what I mean? And they took my kids and used my kids against me. And they not even the father of my children. Their child, they set up with you guys and killed in my belly with the attack. Well, I'm telling you this because y'all acting like the goddamn terrorist attack in the middle of this damn security breach. Like I said several motherfucking times, bitch. I live in reality, bitch. I'm telling you that I live in reality. This was a fucking security breach that wasn't supposed to be honed in on me and the children. I mean, it wasn't supposed to be no magnifying glass put in on me and no goddamn churn. I'm supposed to be able to work this shit, get this shit cleaned up out, help get this shit cleaned up out of this shit and move on with my fucking life. But you have not turned the shit. You haven't got off this motherfucker doing improper and indecent ass shit. I live in my reality. You so fucking arrogant and sick, it don't make no sense. You all at the Department of Social Services and shit. I am a medical first responder. I'm supposed to send details. Well, you're a terrorist then. Well, I'm telling them that just because your ass is black and just because your ass may be close to me don't mean your ass is not a motherfucking terrorist. Your ass can get the fuck away from me as a terrorist. A security breach. And they down there deciding what they gonna do and what they ain't gonna do with somebody while a security breach is going on. They need to be held accountable. I call it the peeping Tom system. Because the bitches know when I sign up for something, know I got monthly motherfucking bills and cut my check off and shit. After they told me no, they wasn't going to help me get the transportation money needed to get to a job interview and all kind of stuff like that. I ain't never did that to nobody. I ain't never been that type of person. If someone tells you I did that, they met a totally different person. They met a totally different person than me. And instead of them saying that, they love the hype of being in all kind of people's faces and good graces, that they keep acting a retarded ass fool out here over these airwaves. The reverse psychology is sickening, bitch. And I'm not responsible for every man my mother slept with neither, bitch. Every nigga my mother slept with is not my motherfucking father, bitch. You should not be addressing me or bothering me the fuck at all. Why the fuck would you be bothering me as some nigga or a piece of dick that my mother fucked? I don't know what the fuck I don't know what the fuck you think this is, sir, but you need to get your motherfucking ass and your whole motherfucking family and jump off a motherfucking cliff some motherfucking where, minus the children, of course, the small children, of course. But take you and the rest of them stupid ass bitches and get the fuck out of here. Cause I told you a long time ago, bitch, my mother had me when she was 16 years old, bitch. I kind of grew up with her, but I am not her motherfucking age, and I wasn't old enough to go no Freaknik neither. No Freaknik in Atlanta neither. And I told y'all over and over again several times to get the fuck away from my children about somebody that been to Freaknik. It's very, very possible that my exes could be older than what they are. See, niggas start lying about their age because they're pedophiles. If they ever lied about their age as a man, without dating an older woman, then there's a pedophile. It don't matter whether I was grown when I met him or not. Obviously, you lied about your age. Obviously, you're way the fuck older than you're supposed to be. New motherfuckers act like you understand what the fuck I'm saying, but then your actions lead me to believe that you do not understand. If your ass lying about your mother, if you're supposed to be 22 back in 2007, bitch. If you were supposed to be 22 back in 2007 and your motherfucking ass was 35, I'm be pissed. You're a fucking pedophile, a creep or something like that, bitch. You gotta be some kind of pedophile creep or something. I don't know what to say. I'm not responsible for who the fuck she fucks. Especially if the bitch face off and got multiple personalities and shit. That bitch got multiple personalities. You and that bitch will die out this motherfucker bothering me, bitch. That motherfucker done fuck my stomach up for the night. A Freaknik in Atlanta back in the 90s. I wasn't old enough to go there. I was not old enough to be there. And I don't like no single white female shit. There was a movie came out back then called Single White Female, bitch. And you motherfuckers know good goddamn well when Richie Rich came out, your motherfucking ass couldn't walk or talk or knew who the fuck that was. Your ass ain't know who the fuck that was. You ain't even know I called the bitch that. That single white that doing that, and then it would. This is shit that trips me out, right? The motherfucker call the motherfucker right there in front of me and be talking about me, and they acting like they me. You kind of get what I'm saying? I'm talking to you right motherfucking now. You pick up the phone and call this bitch in this motherfucking trailer, whatever bitch is there at the time. Well, she probably Richie too. Richie, how the fuck you figure that that's something you call him? Man, bitch. I said Richie Rich. I was little as hell. You know what I'm saying? I was very little. That's how I know the motherfuckers. That's a skeezer generation. That's what we call the skeezer generation. Yeah, motherfucking skeezer don't give a fuck about nobody. But like I told y'all, I think that's an organization. Just an organization of bad women. Not no bad. The baddies, I think they are like that too. But what you getting is the nice side. You don't get with their kids and maybe they. They family members get that side of them. That attitude and shit like that. But, you know what I'm saying? The bitch has grace. Roly Poly's hair is grace. So you automatically know that that's a skeezer from the 90s. You know what I'm saying? That's a skeezer. So her attitude can be really nasty towards people. You know what I'm saying? So the same thing happened when me and Richie worked at the hospital together. The cracker bitches go crazy because that's that special looking one. But the motherfucker I was going through, and I was the motherfucker. He looked so much like my missing child, so I just keep up with him. You insane. But I'll talk to you later. Again, my name was Kaj. This is Get It Back in Blood. I'll holler at you on the next podcast.